Welcome to DJ TV.
DJ TV.
Sowore don tell Buhari say he go pay for a crime because the apology no go fit solve wetin the government don cause Nigerians. My people, now welcome to DJ TV Daily News Updates on our WhatsApp channel where now they get ogbonge gist for Nigeria and all over the world as the hot. If this is not your first time to see any of our video, we tell you say welcome and make you don't forget to follow our page and make you subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also turn on all notification bell so that you will feel they get informate anytime we say we drop better updates. Or yeah, make we run enter the gist we will get for now today. One human rights activist and still be the candidate of the African Action Congress AAC for inside the 2023 presidential election, Mr. Buhari Sowore don tackle President Muhammadu Buhari over the recent apology when he tender give Nigerians. Remember, say DJ MTV don report how Buhari recently come out come apologize for the hardship wey be like say a government don cause Nigerians for the past 8 years when he be president for inside the country. And for inside one video we wan watch now, so when Sowore dey speak to newsmen after he don appear for court section for the crime wey be like say dem dey call defamation and cyber-staking case wey police carry put for head because say the former lawmaker wey dem dey call Ned Nwokolo make dat kind report against him and the online news outlet. Mr. Sowore describe President Muhammadu Buhari apology when he give Nigerians say e no dey sufficient to cure the crime wey be like say the government don commit against Nigeria during the time when he take dey office. And according to her, he talk say na this terrible regime wey be like say Buhari old na him wan leave, and he dey call apologize last for the crime wey be like say he don commit against Nigerian people. He say response be say Buhari crime don go beyond apology. He say Buhari must pay for all this crime wey be like say he don commit against Nigeria and wetin the government don make Nigerians go through. Sowore don talk say na inside Buhari regime na Nigerians no get the right to express themselves without anyone wey dey harass or intimidate them, particularly from the people wey be like say they call themselves the ruling class people wey dey be get money for inside the country. In cause he talk say in dey remind Nigerians say he go continue to do the job wey dey necessary. To the credit of the judge, he don grant long adjournment wey go last am time so that he go fit attend to the election, and when the election don dey over and the selection don dey over now, he say he go come do wetin he suppose do. Those of una wey never watch the video wey be like this already dey talk am, make we watch am we dey come back.
Using criminal laws to gag, or stifle free speech. The reason why this case was instituted by Ned Nwokolo in the first place was because we opposed his using the same method to harass an influencer on Instagram known as Jaruma. And he took offense at that and decided to get me arrested. And when I was arrested, I told the police there is no law known to man that says that I cannot assist somebody who's being gagged to get out. So, and as a result, I refused to write a statement in the police station. I asked them to detain me. They couldn't detain me. They released me eventually. When they couldn't get away with that, they arrested our lawyer, Marshal Abubakar, who works with Femi Falana, and detained him for days before he got out. So this is to just remind Nigerians I will continue to do the job that is necessary. To the credit of the judge, he granted us a long adjournment last time so that we could attend to the elections. Yeah. And the elections are over, or the selections are over now. And they have selected another president for Nigeria. These are part of the reason why we get prosecuted and persecuted all the time by the political class. It's because we don't agree with their method of doing things that do not work for the Nigerian citizenry. So we'll be back in June, and I also always constantly remind those of you who follow me to court that we have several of these cases. Some of them civil criminal. I still have the treason charge. My passport is still seized after 4 years in Nigeria. I also just recently been sued by, I think, my 14th lawsuit for libel was instituted by Kayode Fayemi very recently. So the IG of police, former IG, sued me. The Attorney General of the federal government, Malami, I hope outgoing, also sued me. There are several of these lawsuits. But we will continue to protect the rights of Nigerian citizens to freely speak their mind on issues affecting them. And that's why Nigeria needs more than anything at this time, because we have been debased over time. And this very terrible regime held by Buhari will be living, according to him. And he was apologizing last week for the crimes they committed against Nigerian people. My response is that his crimes are beyond apology. He must pay for them. And this is what I've always said since I came back to Nigeria and I've been detained permanently here for the last 4 years, that all this will come to pass. And we will be in an era where we can boast and brag and turn our chests that we did our best within the circumstances that we found ourselves to ensure that this country continues to enjoy. And revolution is coming. You know, they will not expect it when it will hit. And that's what I've always predicted it. And some of it are happening, but we are not yet out. So, you know, we are just moving from fry pan now to the bottom of another face of it, to the bottom of another fire. You know, and this one might actually be real hellfire, such that in the next 4 years, people might be saying that Buhari was a better human being. Can you imagine that? So, and to those of our friends in law enforcement, you have seen now how puerile your activities are. You know, so those of you who have been used constantly to harass, insult, and assault fundamental freedoms of others, some of you are not taking your salaries. Some of you are no longer safe in this country, and some of you are going to retire without benefits. You know that. It's just a matter of time. All of you will regret what you did against people like us who are unjustly persecuted. But it's our country, and we have nowhere else to go. I don't have a Guinean passport. I don't have a passport for Sudan or any of this, or Niger, where Buhari said he will run away to. I only have a Nigerian passport, and it's been detained here at the Federal High Court. So guys, thank you once again for following us and for supporting. We will be liberated no matter how long it takes, and I can assure you of that. Thank you. Revolution.
My people, now welcome back to DJMTV Daily News Update. Now don't hear wetin Sowore talk concerning Buhari apology when he tender give Nigerians. Una go remember how Buhari take come out, call dey apologize, give Nigeria, say the hardship wey in government don cause Nigeria for the past 8 years. He say him dey sorry, and make Nigerians not hold am to that kind thing, because him go try make am up before him comot for office. But now so already talk now say that apology amount to nothing, no. Because wetin Nigerians don go through for the past 8 years for Buhari administration, not be wetin best if dey talk. He don talk now say Buhari must pay for the crime and for the thing wey be like say e government and the administration don cost Nigeria all those pains wey Nigerians don go through, the hardship. He say na only for Nigeria now you go like say you go dey inside and you no go fit talk, you no go fit express your mind, you no go fit talk the way e dey do you, for fear of say people wey get power, people wey get money go intimidate you. They go go carry you go lock court. The way they can go lock court now, so go lock am up. So my people, how una see and say understand wetin Sowore don talk, say Buhari go pay for the sin and for the crime when he don commit against Nigeria. Make una go the comment section, make una go drop wetin una think. I go see una for the next video.